What's going on YouTube? Back with another video. So today I wanted to go over Nvidia's earnings. I haven't really done an earnings on this channel, but wanted to just kind of kick one off and then try to cross it over into AI technology, tech, stuff that's going on in today's world. So today, Nvidia just had their earnings. Apparently they did $38 billion in Q3, which I think is super crazy. Like I'm interested. Who is spending $38 billion in one quarter, right? Collectively, of course, it's companies. But I'm curious. I haven't really dove too much into their earnings. If you guys have that answer, let me know. But I'm just curious, like, who is spending $38 billion in earnings? I know they had the issue with SMCI. I didn't really dive too much into that, but if you guys know that, let me know that, the story on that one. Maybe I'll touch on it in the future. But yeah, $38 billion. I understand that we are in a race to build out whatever it is that we're trying to build, implementing AI technology, which in return, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. So it's very interesting to see where, we look at Q4, what will the earnings be then? 38 billion, would it be, I don't know, 100 billion? It's just, I don't know. It's very interesting to see just exactly what are they building or who is building what. In my opinion, the only technology that I've seen from Nvidia is through Tesla and through the Sphere down in Vegas. That's like one of the biggest pieces of technology that's kind of like in our forefront, right? That we can kind of acknowledge that looks, I guess you could say, cool, interacting, or interactive with people using it, right? So the Sphere is cool. UFC used it. And right now, Nvidia is sitting at 143. So it's just really interesting. Like, I just have like my questions about like where and who specifically is buying it. I know they said something about Amazon, Microsoft. Of course, Tesla is using Nvidia's technology. But the long term, right, with a lot of people pretty much going to lose their jobs due to AI, it's just something that I kind of think of, which I don't think a lot of people are thinking of. Now, Nvidia did get as low as 138, which was super interesting, along with the rest of the market. Today we banked on SPX. I didn't play any Nvidia, but I took some SPX. If you guys want to join the community, Gave all my alerts on there on Patreon. Still trying to figure out a platform to use that I guess you could say is easy, consistent with traders. So testing out Patreon right now. Hopefully that I can get some good results on that. But I didn't give out any price targets on Nvidia, other than kind of shooting it out and touching base with it on my X account. But I will give this one out. What I'm looking for is when I would start to see what Nvidia does by tomorrow, as far as the key number is this. The key number, in my opinion, is 146. Where it goes from there, whether it goes up and down, I'll kind of determine like where I would want to see the price target, and I'll kind of give out my price targets on that one. So if a lot of investors are long-term or they're short-term or they're just kind of buying options, whatever, I'll kind of give my alerts out on that. But yeah, so, and the fact that Nvidia didn't shoot all the way up from, and on the other side, I'm looking at my computer, but the fact that Nvidia did not shoot up from 143 or 145 to at least 160 like it's been doing. I understand that they did the stock split, so that's not the weight of the stock, in my opinion. It may be a little different because before, when we seen Nvidia do earnings, and if there's claiming that these are record-breaking earnings, we would see Nvidia do like 200 or something like that in after hours. Today they didn't do that, and I'm sure that a lot of people probably had some contracts open for Nvidia. Let me check it out real quick. I'm sure people have some contracts open for Nvidia to do like 200 or something like that. Like, yeah, even like for 157, it's like 161 in open interest. So a lot of people are expecting for it to run and do what it did in the past. In my opinion, I don't think that Nvidia is there just yet. Just like every other stock, it kind of needs to calm down at that stock split price and then kind of see where it goes. So meaning that with the whole allegations with SMCI, you want to be able to see Nvidia continue to perform with their earnings and make sure that they're legit, make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And again, it's all entertainment, just kind of looking at the price targets. But like, in my opinion, I think as a trader, I would want to make sure that if I'm going to invest in Nvidia long term, I want to make sure that everything is consistent moving forward, I guess you can say. So it's really interesting. And then with Trump, elected Trump, you want to see kind of, will the market run up or will it run down? So it's very interesting to see. We're in a good special position of where we want to see the market go from here. And in my opinion, if Nvidia does get over that 146, for the weight of the market itself to either we see a flush or we continue to see a run, being that SPX got to 6,000, 6,000 plus, I would want to see the weight of Nvidia, I guess you could say, carry the market and just kind of see where it goes. But, and also too, let me see some other technology that Nvidia drops and people, want to buy. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think the Sphere, going back to that, they spent about I think $2 billion on the Sphere, which is very interesting because it's used for like events, eye candy for the Strip, for Las Vegas. But personally, I would want to see some other pieces of technology. Tesla's a big one, of course. People don't know that. Normal people don't know that their technologies ran off of Nvidia, part of it. So I would want to see more technology coming from Nvidia that we see in our everyday. But the biggest, I guess you could say, with this earnings that I wanted to just kind of touch on is just the future of where AI is going to go. And as far as the adoption and I guess you can say the canceling of normal jobs that a lot of people are going to lose here in the future, it's very interesting to take note of and just to see where it's going to go. It's very interesting when you just look at normal jobs, and big time corporations are already implementing these practices. And as I'm speaking right now, Nvidia is at 143.01. So for them to have record breaking earnings and then for them to be at 143, and you guys remember too, past earnings, Nvidia was like literally, bro, it's going to run $20 with no issues. The weight of Nvidia is coming down. It's at 142, down $3 after hours. I want to basically see Nvidia do something good, but they're not doing what I expect them to do. But the future of Nvidia and AI technology is just, $38 billion literally only tells me that we're trying to get rid of the middleman and allow for technology just to pretty much just do the job for us. Now, the other side of that, maybe I can do a part 2 to this, is that if AI technology is going to continue to keep being at the forefront focus of corporate America or corporate in general, where do normal, average, everyday people lie in that equation? Let me know what you guys think. Just wanted to kind of touch on this earnings. Let me know if you guys like to see these kind of videos, and we'll pretty much go from there.